Alright. I'm expecting some blood here from both guys. And I like this format way better. I'm glad they got rid of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. You don't need 2 Hell in a Cell matches every year. I've been saying that for a while. It should be saved for feuds and rivalries like this, specifically. The rubber match, I don't know, I'm torn on this. I feel like Punk's gonna win, but this is really 50-50.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match! Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
Ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like because of doing multiple Hell in a Cell matches every year for the last few years, it's definitely lost meaning, so I'm thinking these two are going to kind of turn that around here tonight, hopefully. I don't think we'll see any, like, insane bumps or anything like that. I could be wrong, but I don't foresee anybody falling off the top of the cage, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to go with Punk. Like I said, it's really 50-50, I think. Third Hell in a Cell. 0-2. Who were the other ones? Oh, one was Orton. I don't remember that. And then Lashley, I do remember that one. I wonder why he did his pyro like that instead of the usual way on the hit when he hits the corner. The big Saucy Nugs logo is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Saucy Nugs. Maybe Dominic helped them get that sponsorship. I don't know, he loves the tendies, that's what it is. The chicken tendies. Oh, Goldberg's here, no way. I did not expect that. I recognized his kid before I recognized him. Who's that? Killer Mike. Oh, no kidding.
signed autographs. Big hip hop guy.
CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. I almost hit that immediately on cue. Clubbering time.
Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Corey, CM Punk in his career is
I don't know what that was, I just made it up.
in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first in nearly a 11 years, right here in Atlanta.
I don't know what this
back
is.
in 2012, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match against Ryback, defeating him inside this structure.
Wow, they're talking about the Hell in a Cell against Ryback. That's definitely a forgotten one. Injury back. This could be the longest match of the night. That's what I'm thinking. That's my prediction anyways. I think they probably got like 45 minutes here. The tag match will probably have maybe close to that too, I guess, so. Might not be, but... I'd say these guys probably got 45 with entrances, that's my guess.
Matchup is underway.
Here we go now. Oh, there's like...
Tonight.
What was that extra chain hanging there? Is that supposed to be there, or is that... Are they going to end up using that? Where'd that come from? I don't remember that being there before. This looks like a new cage, though.
There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. Punk and McIntyre. The trilogy.
The trilogy doesn't start now, Michael Cole. The trilogy ends now, the beginning of the end. I mean, they're definitely done with each other after this. Where do you go after this? Drew's dropping F-bombs. Starting out pretty fast here. Punk looks weird when he starts growing his hair out now. I know he started his career with the longer hair, but now when it's like mid-range, kind of like it is right now, I don't know, I always just thought it looked odd. It's got like 1980s Wall Street haircut.
Yeah, but what about McIntyre? Drew McIntyre said that his wife has become second best in his heart due to the hatred that he has for CM Punk.
McIntyre has masterfully played his mind games leading up to this point as Punk's lower back crashes into the steel in the early moments of this one.
But also, Corey,
like Big Show's chops in his hands because of his hand size, but
and what Punk has cost McIntyre.
I'd be willing to bet Drew's hands are pretty friggin' big. What's he like? He's like 6'5", 6'6".
Punk now blocks
260.
CM Punk drives McIntyre. McIntyre able to block, however.
He's got to be more than 260
right now, attempting to utilize the cage like a cheese grater.
You have the opportunity to talk to some of the legends.
Orton claims to be like 275 or whatever. Drew looks every bit as big as Orton. Obviously it's a work, but you know grinding up against the cage and the fencing like that does not feel good on the old skin. Oh, here we go, weapon time. It was only a matter of time before we went under the ring.
This may not be the man who CM Punk wants to be, Michael
Tables
Cole,
early.
but this is who CM Punk has been.
This is too early. This is just going to be setting up for something later.
No hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow. Because for Punk,
that cameraman came sliding like that. I thought somebody was trying to like
Absolutely right.
Getting the cell. That was
you think you're supernatural,
ill-timed.
but you're nothing but a man. And Punk now with a steel chair in hand, and McIntyre averting disaster with a boot right to the midsection. And that
Oh, that was almost over to the top of the head with the chair there. That was a little close. And I don't care who you are, those steps. Oh yeah, look at Punk's back from hitting the cage. He's turning red already from grinding up against the fencing. Oh, that was a stiff boot there. Holy crap. Looks like he literally drove Punk's head into the steps. Oh, what's in the box? What's he going for? A wrench? A wrench is a very old school foreign object. Drew's starting to show some effects of the cage on his back too. Oh my god. He's driving the wrench into his skull.
And again, CM Punk knows what he has to do. This isn't what he wanted, but this is what Punk will do to win.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? Yes,
as long as we don't see any pizza cutters, I guess.
Who in 2004 had the longest ever Hell in a Cell
I
match
took a
at over
shot.
47 minutes.
Good old shot to the throat will slow you down. Did somebody... Why does Drew wear the armband? Am I forgetting something? Did somebody pass and I'm forgetting it? Okay. Gimmick table with the legs. That's different. They can still use that, though. Oh, the Raven drop toe hold on the table. Like Raven used to do on the chair back in the day. Oh my god. I thought for sure he was trying to stab him with that. Holy crap. This is that sharp piece. Good lord, that was close. Oh my god, this is already brutal.
You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
On the underside of the table.
Myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of.
Dude.
I have never been trapped inside of Hell in a Cell with CM Punk.
And again, driving McIntyre.
Not again.
Spine and head first into that table.
Oh my
It has
god.
never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life.
Bloodthirsty crowd.
Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre. And look at trying to drive McIntyre.
Oh, is he trying to Rey Mysterio him? Take his eye out?
McIntyre trying to somehow block and does.
For those that remember that awful
Listen,
angle.
Punk said
With Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio a couple of years ago. A few years ago now. I can't believe how close they just came to him literally impaling Drew with the table legs. Oh, no way. Too early for that. Too early for a go to sleep. Claymore on the outside. Is Drew cut? Kind of looks like Drew might be cut. Not a blade job. Either that or it's just his hair, I can't really tell. Yeah, look, he's got something going on his forehead there. Oh my god! He legitimately threw him into the cage. It wasn't head first, I don't think. I think Punk turned, so he took shoulder. Oh my god, that's still pretty strong. Oh, Punk's busted. That's definitely a blade.
Look in his eyes like
that one's definitely a blade job.
What he was talking about.
Well, right now, Drew McIntyre is loving what he's seeing. CM Punk has begun to bleed
bad
after meeting the steel face first.
And it is what McIntyre promised.
But tonight, these hallowed grounds may very well run red.
Oh, look out. Look out. Oh, he didn't even try to protect his head. Did he take that on the shoulder? I hope so.
The State Farm Arena, which sits on the site of the legendary Omni in downtown Atlanta, that has seen some of the great battles.
Oh, don't stomp his head into the steps. Oh my god. That could like burst your eardrum. It looked like he like clapped over his ear hole with his boot. Your wife is gonna leave you. That's strong.
The deeply insulting comments he made on Monday Night Raw about Punk's wife.
It has been personal for months and months and months, so
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he is a man
this has
of his
probably
word.
been
The Scottish Warrior will
the best
be the one
angle
responsible
of this year,
for ending
honestly.
Punk once and for all.
And now back to the tool.
Oh, gross.
See the wrench, I believe it is, right into the open wound of CM Punk. And Punk writhing and screaming in pain. And look at the sick look on McIntyre's face. Sadistic, remorseless.
It's only
grinding
driving
it into
and
his
fueling
forehead, I guess.
McIntyre.
turnabout is fair play. Now what's he after? Another table? Another table. The other one is probably still usable if they prop it up in the corner. We'll prop the legs up in the corner and then the part without any legs. Leave it on the mat. But they need this table to set up for a later spot because he left it on the outside. So now I get it. That's actually, Cole just made a pretty good point. This is only the third match Punk's had. If you don't count the Rumble. I mean, well, it's only 4 if you count the Rumble, so. As long as they don't start putting syringes in each other's mouths, like a certain other company, I'm okay with this amount of violence, especially in this feud. Like, it's been so personal for all year, since January, essentially. And you definitely won't see anything like this, like, on the regular. I'm fine with the blood as long as you, like, limit it. You're gonna be doing it every week like the friggin' Attitude Era. I would know because I watched through that, lived it. Oh, he's gonna dump him. self-preservation from Punk. The old Macho Man double axe handle. Oh, he's got the wrench.
Climbs up to the top rope. Punk gonna use it as a weapon. McIntyre
Oh, missed.
was able to intercept
Belly to belly.
and send Punk across
watch
the
out for
ring
that.
with a suplex.
Thank God that table wasn't in the way. That could have been bad. Now he wants to finish it. No way.
And now McIntyre looks for the kill shot. And Punk wisely rolled out of the ring.
Nope. He says, I'm out. I'm
Brilliant.
dipping.
That is veteran ring awareness from CM Punk.
Punk is
Uh-oh, look out. To the head. Oh! Headshot. He actually took that. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the headshots. Oh, you can hear it. Yep, now Drew's bleeding. Oh, he's leaking bad. Oh, really bad. Drew is pouring blood. Punk is struggling with that toolbox because he didn't close it.
blinded by blood.
I think Drew got himself a little too good.
Blinded by hate.
He's
These
leaking
two men
bad.
destroying each other inside the cell. And there's the running knee by Punk again. A little bit more on that one this time. And now the momentum beginning to build by Punk. And there's a third to McIntyre. And now it's McIntyre who's in trouble. And off the Bulldog, Drew McIntyre's on. Dream.
Is it sleepy time? Might be sleepy time for Drew. I still feel like it's early, even though they're both leaking like sieves. Yeah, elbow. No way. Oh, he's gonna fall out of the ring. Yep. That's unfortunate. But they had to do that because Punk avoided the Claymore basically that way just a couple minutes ago.
But
I wonder if it almost looked like the tape around Drew's bicep there was ripped a little bit. Maybe that's where he had the blade at, like up under his arm. Oh, there's a Claymore. He's gonna kick out. Two, only two. Way too early. Or well, kind of. Not early, but
this is unreal.
that would have been a flat finish.
Instinctively now with a Claymore coming within an eyelash of
Or the fans would
victory.
have been super
But
shocked, I think, if
CM
that would have been
Punk
it.
survives.
They're definitely fully behind old Uncle Phil. Oh, the wrench again. Put the tools away, man. Oh, he dropped. Why'd he drop it? Is that gonna cost him? Yeah, he missed the Claymore. Sharpshooter. He's totally putting it on wrong.
Does Punk have it in him to finish it?
And we saw this in
He's totally putting that sharpshooter on wrong. That's why he fell.
And he's got it in. And remember, McIntyre tapped. He tapped it for Berlin.
Brett is disappointed in you, Punk.
If you ask McIntyre, Drew outsmarted Punk in Berlin.
The legs should go under. Whatever leg you step through with is the same one that your opponent's leg should go in. So he stepped through with his left leg, and they're crossed to the right side. It should be, if he's going to do that, cross with the right, or step through the right foot. Those were like kind of little love. Bing. That's what it looked like. It looked like somebody hitting a tambourine when he was hitting them with that wrench to get out of that.
As McIntyre continues to barbarically brutalize.
Yeah, if you ever, for old school fans, if you remember, on the Scorpion Deathlock for Sting, he would step through with his right and then hook with the under his right arm. Brett always did left, left. I think Owen did, did Owen do left, left? I can't even remember now. He might have also did right, right, but I'm not too sure. This has been a bloodbath. The Red Wedding. Ah, yes, the traditional bouye trading of punches.
McIntyre, Punk, McIntyre.
Let's see how many matches we have that in tonight.
Old school brawl.
I think one of the PLEs we did recently, there was one of those in every single match. Might have been SummerSlam, I can't remember now. Or Bash in Berlin, perhaps. And they both crumpled. Another double down.
Critical moment. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk to WWE Survivor Series. And that takes on the stars, including McIntyre.
I'm kind of intrigued to find out, as good as this match has been, and as sucked into it as I have been, I'm definitely very intrigued to see where both of these guys go next. Like, is Punk going to be up next for Gunther, or is that going to be saved for later? You know, what do you do with Drew? I guess that all depends on who wins it here. Oh, no way. This is going to turn into a suplex through the table.
As intense a match as you'll ever see.
Oh, no.
Just powering
oh,
up.
no.
Oh, God. Oh, good
Ooh,
God.
crash.
Through the table. Through the damn table.
Punk ain't getting up.
That's one way to do it. It looked like Drew was just going to drop him through, and I didn't know he was going to go with him. Oh, man. That could cut up the back of your legs the way that broke behind Punk's legs like that.
Was it McIntyre? Was it Punk? Drew?
When you go through it the opposite way, obviously it's going to split down the middle and you'll be fine. When you go through long way, we don't really know what's going to happen there.
Back in the ring.
Get out of the way, cameraman. I don't know about a new standard of brutality there, Graves. That's kind of strong. can't even pick it up. I don't doubt that he can't pick that up, but I think the cage is, like, kind of in the way. Slide him in, dude. What are you doing? Don't be a hero. It's kind of slogging here with him trying to get those steps in the ring.
Collapses in the ring. Both men are down, and what has been an unbelievable physical match that has taken an unbelievable toll.
Kind of saw that coming. It took too long. GTS, but he'll kick out. No way.
McIntyre down. Cover for
Yep.
the win.
Yeah.
McIntyre kicked out.
I kick out of your finisher. You kick out of mine. No words, Graves. No words. I'm getting pretty close on my time prediction. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. White noise on the steps. Oh my god. And he fell on top of him too.
McIntyre for the win.
Only two. Only two. You're gonna have to stick a piece of dynamite up his ass to pin him here.
Punk is alive, but I don't think Punk's anywhere close to getting back into this fight.
God,
look
that
at
was
this
stiff.
white noise again. How high on Punk's back he lands. Listen. Oh my goodness. Impact that echoed throughout
Drew
the State
stopped
Farm
some of
Arena.
it. Sounded like he stomped his feet on the mat to try and take some of his weight off of Punk. That was brutal, man. Quit stalking and talking, Drew, and just do it. Oh, he switched it. Anaconda Vice. Wow, when was the last time he used that? Actually, he probably used it against Drew, I think, in SummerSlam. Or Bash. No way he's going to tab. The wrench is right there. Yep. Oh, no.
And McIntyre, wrench in hand.
Oh, we got it. Oh.
And Punk intercepts it. And now Punk using the wrench.
Is he going to knock him out?
Banging the face of McIntyre.
He should have knocked him out and then put the Anaconda Vice back on. And then the ref would have to call it. Drew's had enough. Oh, I knew he was playing possum, nut shot.
And a low blow. The referee can do nothing about it. And that was apropos because remember what Punk did to McIntyre.
Oh, Drew's dripping again. Did he blade a second time? I think it looks like he cut himself again.
As an official in a referee shirt.
Punk took just a moment too long.
That was a stiff nut shot, too. Or at least it looked like it anyways. I mean, you can't even flick those things and it hurts. So I probably didn't feel too good. Is this tax? Don't tell me he's got thumbtacks.
And McIntyre now. What on earth?
What else could possibly be in that bag?
One can only imagine.
Is he gonna pour him in his mouth? Oh, they're
Oh my goodness.
beads from the bracelet. I was gonna say, I don't think WWE is gonna do no thumbtacks.
The
Pour him in his
plastic
mouth.
beads, the kind of beads that the bracelet that meant so much to CM Punk were made of. Drew McIntyre symbolically pouring them all
He's gonna
over
miss.
the head of
Oh,
Punk.
he did not hit the steps right.
Oh God! Oh my God! McIntyre!
That was all lower back.
McIntyre broke his back.
Damn, dude.
McIntyre spine first into the steps.
That was bad.
Punk's got a chain.
Wrapping a chain around his
That's
knee.
not gonna stay on his knee,
How
is it?
can McIntyre even
Oh, he tucked it.
function?
What the hell is Punk even thinking?
This has got to be it.
And McIntyre let his personal feelings get in the way of finishing the job.
He got a little too cute at the end, and it cost him. And now CM Punk looking to put McIntyre away.
Now he's gonna stick him in Drew's mouth.
Family.
Remember what McIntyre did to Punk?
Yep.
A couple of nights after
Again,
Bashing
turnaround's
Red,
fair
he
play.
ripped the bracelet off Punk's wrist, and now Punk paying back the favor.
This is it.
Shoving the beads
GTS.
down his throat.
Good night. That's it. That's it. It's gotta
To
be.
the chain. Cover.
Yep. All right. What a match.
Survives hell.
That was brutal AF.
CM Punk!
Brutal AF.
Punk's prediction comes true. McIntyre on his knees, not praying to God, not praying to Satan.
I wasn't sure if they were actually going to do the thumbtacks or not as soon as I saw that bag. That's generally what's in there. But, of course, it makes sense that it was the beads of the bracelet. Or beads that look like were on that bracelet anyways. The reminder. What a brutal match. 1 for 1 on predictions. That one, I really thought that one could go either way, but I'm super interested to see where these guys are going next. Really, both of them, quite honestly. Like, how does Drew recover from coming out on the short end of this rivalry? There's no way they keep going with this. I can't imagine. I'd be super, super surprised.